One of the most common questions I get on a weekly basis is, I want to discover my purpose. How do I do that? And I want to discover my personal style. And how do I do that? And well, let's start with the most important one, because everything flows from that one, which is your purpose. Here is my belief. You can use or lose what I say. It might help you. It might apply to you, or you can just take it as you go. I believe that there is a major difference between purpose and profession. Because a lot of women spend a lot of time, I used to, years and years ago, the time that I spent on finding my purpose in life and starting businesses that I thought were connected to that, and I was just completely out at sea and it didn't work. It's because I was lacking an understanding of actually what purpose is. And for me, in my journey, what I've discovered and what really works for me in my business as a mom, as a daughter, as a sister, as a wife, as a mother, as every role that I play in life, is my purpose is onefold. And that's daughter. Now, you and I might believe different things, and we might believe in different gods, and that's great. And thank you that you respect that I believe in mine, and I respect that you believe in yours. Thank God that we have differences. Otherwise, we would all be bland, vanilla, boring, dull women. But what I believe is that I was designed by the Creator, and that I'm created in His image. So by nature, by the way, I'm creative, so are you. And I believe what His word says, and His word in the scriptures, it says that I belong to Him, that I was designed by Him, that He made me as His daughter, as a woman, as His daughter. So that's my purpose, is to love and be loved as a daughter. That for me is my personal belief of what my purpose is in life, to the point even that I had it tattooed on my arm, because that also is attached to a story from my childhood. So I'm a daughter. That's my purpose. My purpose needs to be rock solid, unshakable, a foundation that can have no crack, a foundation that is a very personal journey and a personal conversation between me and my Father, me and my Creator. And that's our journey. That's our relationship. That's my faith. Religion is a whole different thing. Religion is a man-made thing that's got boxes you got to tick off, and it's just blah. But this is my purpose, is to be His daughter. And to do the best I can and have fun along the way in that purpose, in that position of daughter. Now, out of that flows a whole bunch of things, like my profession. Maybe I'm a CEO, or maybe I'm a singer, or maybe I'm a surfer, maybe I'm a writer, maybe I'm a project manager. Out of that flows, I might become a mother, I might become a wife, I might become a playwright, I might become a fiance for a season, and that may or may not flow through to becoming a wife, but that is not the same as purpose. I believe that there are seasons that ebb and flow, and people come and go in those seasons, like our functions and our roles also ebb and flow in life. I will always be a mother till the day that I die. But here's the problem. When women attach roles and responsibilities with their identity, in other words, when they connect their function with their purpose, let's say their function as mother, you'll always be a mother, whether a child dies or whether a child is launched or gets married or moves on. But what happens when those children are launched and you're an empty nester and you're at home? A lot of women that I work with become depressed, and they feel less fulfilled in life because they wrap their entire identities around being mom. That's dangerous. It's really, really risky. I also have C-level, like CFOs and CEO clients who have wrapped their entire identities for 27, 30, 33 years as running businesses, running corporate America, running 2 or 3 businesses from the C-suite, and being very senior and very well respected for who they are and what they've accomplished and how they run organizations. But either there's been a recession, or there's been a redundancy, or there has been a change or a serious life-threatening illness, and suddenly that CEO title is stripped away. And she has been left feeling naked, thinking, who am I now? It's because there's been a lack of a foundation of purpose. CEO is a profession. It's not your purpose. Mother is a gift. All these things are gifts. Your profession is a gift, by the way. If you hate what you do, maybe you got to just dial it back and have a look around at what you should be grateful for right now. That's another conversation for another time. But if you're not grateful for the money that you're earning, and you're thinking, this is just it's lackluster and it's not fulfilling me, I'm going to suggest that you are lacking some gratitude somewhere. I'm not saying you must stick it out for the next 10 years, But I am saying that things normally change and gifts flow when the vault of gratitude opens, when your heart of gratitude is like, you know what, I'm going to change my attitude here. I'm going to stop complaining about what I don't have, and I'm going to start really loving and enjoying and appreciating that which I do have, that I can earn an income when a lot of people are starving, that I can be in relationship here with my colleagues when a lot of people are lonely working from home. Maybe you do work from home. The point being is you need to clearly separate the foundation upon which you stand as a woman, because out of that confidence flows, out of that your self-esteem flows. Self-esteem and self-confidence are not the same thing, as you know. We go into deep detail on this in my coaching program. Self-confidence is self-trust, because it's rooted in the Latin word fidere, which means how much do you trust yourself to go and achieve XYZ? How much do you trust yourself to go and do this thing? And trust and self-confidence is built a number of ways, and one of those is new skills. One of the 4 or 5 ways I teach in my program is new skills, and there are other ways, powerful ways. So self-confidence is not something that you just muster. It's not something that you can summon and just be, because it doesn't work like that. You have to build self-confidence. You have to invest in your self-confidence. You've got to put time and money and effort and sweat in to get out what you need from self-confidence. That is self-confidence. Self-esteem, on the other hand, speaks to the foundation that I'm talking about here, which is your purpose. Your self-esteem is your personal evaluation of your own self-worth. And that's between you and your God. That's between you and your maker, you and your creator. But self-confidence is built upon a platform that is rock solid, which is your purpose, which is your identity. And my belief is that I belong to the one who made me. I belong to him. He designed me. My purpose is to be his daughter, is to love and be loved in that position. And from there, I get the gift of creating my own future. I'm the only species on the planet that can create my own future. I can decide today to not be CEO of my company anymore, and I can decide I'm going to be a professional surfer. Chances are I won't do that because I'm not a very good surfer. But if I chose to do it, then I could. So I can add onto that beautiful foundation that I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I am a sister, that I am maybe an aunt, that I am a friend, that I am a businesswoman. But those are all things and gifts that stand on the powerful platform that is my purpose, that is daughter. I hope that helps you, because the time that I spent and wasted on searching for my purpose and launching companies and trying different things, and I could have saved myself a lot of time if I had just learned, then what I know now. But of course that would just, 20 vision, hindsight vision is everything. In fact, and I don't think it's everything, I don't think that the lesson would be as deep and meaningful if we did live backwards. So you need to decide for yourself. If you want to be a woman who gets up, dresses up, and is a bold light on a hill, a woman who is committed to herself, to arise and shine, to put action behind her faith, like you say you want to do, then you need to establish a strong, rock-solid position of authority in your purpose. And that for me is daughter. And it's a beautiful privilege that can be damn painful at times, and it can be damn beautiful at times. And out of that, everything else flows. When you have an unshakable foundation, there's nothing that can stop you. Then you start building self-confidence and self-esteem in a way that is probably going to shock you, because then you stand on something strong that doesn't move. It's a rock, and doesn't matter what happens. The walls may fall down and the mountains might fall into the sea, but you're going to standing on that rock. That's what I've discovered. And that's when you start taking action in the direction that you want to take, because you know that come what may, you'll be okay.